Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover, as it looks like Eminem and his team can't catch a break in recent weeks, as they've been getting blasted from all corners if you've been following our videos lately. For instance, a few days ago, it was Joyner Lucas blasting the team for how they handled the collab with Eminem that leaked.
I was extremely mad with Eminem's team, not Marshall. They're so extreme on hacks and leaks. When I shot the music video with Marshall, I had to have earphones in.
So for it to get out was just like, how
for them,
this
exactly,
get out?
How did this get out?
Yeah.
And just in the last video, lyrics from Shady Records artist Westside Boogie sparked heated debates that led to some conclusions about how Shady Records needs to be shut down. And today we got more, all thanks to an AI hoax that led to Eminem getting dragged on social media a few hours ago, and it got to the point that you had to wonder if the users were playing dumb and spreading misinformation on purpose, or perhaps they were fooled by AI slop. And we'll expand on this in a moment. Today we also have more from 50 Cent, who continues his trolling ways. And this time, former G-Unit member Young Buck was getting trolled by 50 Cent following latest reports of an arrest. And today we also have more from Ed Sheeran, talking about why he would decline to perform at the Super Bowl. And this sparked some interesting reactions, and we'll get to this in a moment. And today we also have more from Detroit rapper Big Sean, who was forced to choose between Lil Wayne and Eminem Classic. And today we'll be starting with Ed Sheeran, who made some comments that sparked heated debates. It goes, Ed Sheeran says he wouldn't be a good fit for a Super Bowl halftime show. I've had this conversation before. I don't think English artists are. There are some that have the pizzazz, but me going up there and being like, here's the A-team and here's perfect, I can picture myself doing it. I would definitely go on and do it with someone. Did someone say Eminem? Just to do the Super Bowl, but I don't think my set lends itself to that. You've got to do what suits you. And this sparked reactions all over the place, as on one end he's getting props for the self-awareness. This self-awareness is beautiful, but I think he's underplaying himself. But give the Super Bowl to Adele, oh what a night it would be. But if I recall, even Adele has said something similar. However, some users got the wrong impression, with takes like, imagine the halftime show starts and it is just him and a guitar in dead silence. And to this some users have hit back with, tell me you've never seen his live show with a loop pedal without telling me. As it seems, this user is unaware of the fact that Ed Sheeran is no stranger to stadium capacity crowds. I mean, he only does solo stadium tours. And another user expanded, he has one of the best-selling tours of all time with billions in revenue. So sit down, you dumb clown.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And for those who don't know, his mathematics tour in the United States was anywhere between 55,000 all the way to 80,000 per show. And we all remember the epic crowd roar when he performed in the Ford Field Stadium in Detroit, when Eminem came out to over 70,000 people screaming. So Ed Sheeran is not talking about being a stranger to performing to a stadium full of thousands of people. That's not the problem. He's talking about being English and lacking the quote pizzazz, you know, the whole lights, dancers, the glamour and everything that comes with that. But a phone call to the director who did the Dr. Dre Super Bowl performance would handle the quote pizzazz that he's talking about. And some users still struggle to comprehend what he was talking about, with takes like, don't put that on all the English artists just because your ish is boring. And this is said when Ed Sheeran literally stated there are some that have the pizzazz, and some users ran to his aid. I can't believe I'm defending this, but he's low-key underestimating himself. Shivers, Shape of You, Bad Habits, Sing, Don't, like the general population would eat it up. I don't know, but remember, he's open to it if he's got someone to go up there with him. But unfortunately, the someone that comes to mind turns out to be a recluse, so that's never gonna happen. And moving on to the next point, TMZ recently posted the mugshot after Young Buck got arrested in Tennessee over missed bond meetings, and 50 Cent wasted no time to pounce. He posted this. Young Buck arrested, booked into Tennessee jail over missed bond meetings, and 50 posted it and added the caption, damn, how that dude head get like that? flushed face emoji. Police must have hit him in the head, lol. And while some have reacted with laughing emojis, some have expanded, I miss G-Unit. Hate all the beefing between these guys. And to give you an idea of what 50 is talking about when it comes to Young Buck's head, he posted this follow-up post of Megamind and added the caption, laughing emoji, I gotta get back to work, lol. And I have to agree with the user who hates all the beefing, but this got me rolling, not gonna lie. And moving on to the next point, Big Sean was recently on the Up Rocks show, and he was forced to choose between a Lil Wayne and Eminem classic. Check it out. Big Sean stopped by for sound check, and it is no surprise we pitted Detroit's most iconic rapper, Eminem, against another hip-hop titan in Lil Wayne. Two of Sean's biggest collaborators. We had him pick between two classics in Lose Yourself and A Milli, and made him sweat. Check out a snippet.
This is a tough one, bro.
I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than
Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair.
Ooh, mom spaghetti.
He's nervous.
Surface he look calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down.
The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out.
It's crazy, Eminem and Lil Wayne, the impact they both have had on me.
Even the way Wayne talked to you on Deep.
Yeah, when he was just
talking
like,
to you,
I feel like Sean, I don't get enough shine. Is it because he ain't got no tattoos? He ain't throwing up signs? Well, let me.
And then M obviously has
And
put you in so many opportunities.
Bro, the Detroit versus everybody, no favors with me and him.
But personal relationships aside, just music.
I know, but I take the music personal, you know? I really want to choose both, but if I just had to choose right now, I'm gonna go M, I guess.
And even up to the fan votes right now, Lose Yourself is leading, and this sparked reactions all over the place, as some believe Eminem might be a better rapper, but Wayne has way more hits. And while this is debatable, I'm here wondering what this comment has got to do with the choices between Lose Yourself and A Milli. And right now, it has gone from Detroit rappers don't rate Eminem to, of course, he picked Eminem because he's from Detroit. Check it out. He's from Detroit. It was gonna be Eminem regardless, but the usual narrative is that Detroit doesn't rate Eminem. So we got another example of hip-hop fans flip-flopping when it comes to Eminem. And moving on to the next point, Eminem and his team certainly can't catch a break based on some of the stories we've covered over the last few days. And this time, Eminem was a victim of AI slop that sparked backlash for the rapper, as you can see, based on the image. And this blew up on Twitter that got the ball rolling. Eminem quote, "How can I become even more of a sellout cringe clown?" Steve Berman quote, "I don't know, that awfully hot coffee pot freestyle will be pretty hard to top." Eminem quote, "Nah, watch this."
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Now, all of this fake scenario to push some AI slop that even a boomer should be able to spot a mile away. But that didn't stop these users from using this image to push a narrative, as this also went viral, Boycott Eminem. And it is wild to see some of the takes that have come from this, as another user expanded under, "I boycotted him years ago, he's really overrated. He peaked in 2002 with Marshall Mathers LP and had maybe one good album and a couple of good songs after that. Lyrical miracle, waste of space." Now, I've always found takes like these to be hilarious, because it is like saying, since Messi peaked at 2012, all of his other years have been trash, or Ronaldo in 2013, because those were their peak years, all the other years have been trash, when in actuality, he just set the standards to astronomical heights in his peak years, when 2020, where Music to Be Murdered By dropped, would be the peak year for most rappers, and I'm talking 99%. And the quote influencers kept reposting this, pretending like they couldn't see that it was clearly AI slop, as we got another one. You have got to be kidding me. And this was sent to M at Eminem. If it is true and happened, then thank you for the 17 years listening to your music. No more listening to your music after this date. And perhaps this was an inside joke that we missed out on, as another user expanded. Even though I'm a big fan, I ain't gonna stay quiet about stuff like this, boycotting him for real. And this hit new heights as another user added, just blocked him. And some believe that rather than boycott M, some education would be better off. Check it out. No, educate Eminem. Boycotting is a slippery slope that leads to isolationism, which leads to suppression, which leads to dictatorship and censorship. And how I see it, these people were just looking for an excuse to vent, as I refuse to believe that they couldn't see that this was clearly AI, and some have concluded Eminem barely leaves his house, and you'll believe this, laughing emojis. So clearly, as you can see, whether negative or positive, a certain rapper lives in the minds of users on social media every single day. And now we're at a point where AI slop is created for the sole purpose of dragging the rapper. But over to you guys, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you on the next one.